Hey everyone, welcome to Homework 2.18. We are looking at another run-on sentence practice because this is something that we're seeing across our school that we really want to make sure we are clear on and that we're able to write really good sentences. So you're going to read the sentences. If they are a run-on sentence, you're going to fix them. If they're not, you can just write correct. So Jason went to the office to catch the morning meeting. Daniel went to school. Okay. Those are two separate sentences, but we can also combine them. So we can say Jason went to the office to catch the morning meeting. Now there's a couple of ways we can adjust this. We can say while Daniel went to school, that would be perfectly fine, or we can simply say and Daniel went to school. Okay. All right. Casey looked out the window. She saw it was beginning to snow. So here, Casey looked out the window. Okay. This is going to be a if, something happened and then, right? So Casey looked out the window and she saw it was beginning to snow. Okay? All right. Spike likes to chase Sean in the yard. Penny likes to play with pebbles. So here we want to, again, combine this are two sentences. You could actually just make these two separate sentences too, right? So Spike likes to chase Sean in the yard, period. Penny likes to play with pebbles. That would also be fine, but we want to work on our conjunction. So we're going to say Spike likes to chase Sean in the yard. Now here we can say and Penny likes to play with pebbles if we're kind of comparing the two things, right? There's two things that these people or animals, I guess, like to do. Or we can say Spike likes to chase Sean in the yard, but Penny likes to play with pebbles. Because this shows a contrast between them, right? Chasing Sean versus playing with another person or animal is a contrast. Now here, if you're doing that, then you have to remember to use a comma and then the conjunction word but. All right, the soccer ball team won the tournament last night. They celebrated, they went to Dave and Buster. Ooh, okay. So the soccer ball team, we're going to just eliminate that, okay, because that doesn't make sense. So the soccer team won the tournament last night. Okay. Now here we want to add something to make the sentence connected, right? So and they celebrated. And to connect this last part, we can either put a period and then say they went to Dave and Buster, or we can connect them by changing this part a little bit. And they celebrated by going to Dave and Buster. When we add this by going, it explains how they celebrated, right? So you can make that all one nice complex sentence. She went downstairs to do the laundry. She walked upstairs to make a phone call. Okay. She went downstairs to do the laundry, comma, and then she walked upstairs to make a phone call. Okay, that gives us a nice conjunction here and a transition word. You do need to have a comma there to separate those clauses though. Olivia ran a marathon. She absolutely loved it. Okay. Olivia ran a marathon and she absolutely loved it. Amanda was the lead vocalist and guitarist in her band. It was an alternative rock band. Okay, now this one, there's actually a couple ways that we can combine these. We can do Amanda was the lead vocalist and guitarist. Check my silly spelling. Here we go. Guitarist in her band. Then what we can do is we can put a comma and include what is called an appositive, where we're giving more information about the band. So we can say Amanda was the lead vocalist and guitarist in her band, comma, alternative rock band. Or you could say, which was an alternative rock band, but there needs to be a comma there and then either a conjunction, or you can eliminate this and just give that a positive, and then an alternative rock band is describing what kind of band. So Amanda was the lead vocalist and guitarist in her band, an alternative rock band, or Amanda was the lead vocalist and guitarist in her band, which was an alternative rock band. Either of those would be acceptable. Period. Okay, we're not going to make it to the movies on time. This one is totally fine. We're not going to make it to the movies on time. Period. It's just one sentence, not super complex, but it's fine. Katrina's neighbor came to her house. He thanked her for caring for his cat. Okay. Katrina's neighbor came to her house to thank her for caring for his cat. Or you could say Katrina's neighbors came to her house and thanked her for caring for his cat. Those would also be fine. This "to" should be changed out to "for." Okay? So again, you can combine using "and" or using "to thank," right, to tell us why he's doing it. The birthday party was a surprise. Gabrielle was surprised. Okay. The birthday, I'm going to abbreviate here, party was a surprise. And Gabrielle was surprised. Okay, all right, that's it for your homework for today. Okay, so when you are writing sentences, you want to make sure that you're separating them by punctuation or a conjunction if you have two separate thoughts, particularly if there's two different verbs, two different actions that are happening. So went to the office, right? And Daniel went to school. They're two different people doing two different actions, okay? And so we needed to join them using and. Casey looked out the window and, so looked out and saw, right? There's two different actions happening. So we need to include these conjunctions or linking words in the middle. All right? Okay. Happy homeworking, and I will see you tomorrow.